Like, you know what consecutively means, right?
Of course, I have extremely Brobdingnagian vocabulary, so I know what consecutively means.
Right. So therefore, cut me some slack. I miss church. I watched church online.
You miss church?
Yeah, I watched it online because
so
I knew today was important.
You wasn't in person. You didn't miss it because you watched it.
I took some medicine and it made me sleepy.
Okay.
I fell asleep.
We're going to call it Benadryl?
No, it wasn't even Benadryl. It was like 6 pills.
Dang, it just sounds worse and worse as you keep going.
You know what? Mind your business, because you still love me. You know that, right?
Okay. I still love the fact that you was late.
Oh, my gosh. You know what? Shut up.
Hey, I'm just saying, I wasn't the one late. I was here at 2 something.
You know Jesus loves you.
Of course.
Sam, do you love Jesus while you talking about loving Jesus?
That's what I want to know.
Because you know the sad part is, see, that's what's wrong with our society today.
Okay, come on.
She said she could have went to church. She'd rather watch it online instead.
No, this is my first time ever watching it.
I'm not done.
Oh wow.
I was not done. When I get done, you can rebuttal.
Okay.
Can I make my statement? This is what I'm saying. So I heard you say that, hey, I watch church online. Now I don't have an issue with people watching church online, but you can't really get the full feeling of being in the atmosphere. There's a different energy when you're actually in the actual church house. So what I'm saying is, if you could have got up and went to church, you should have went to church instead of watching it online. And my point is one issue with this world is that we're trying to make everything convenient. And I feel like convenience is crippling us. It's just my personal opinion. Just my personal opinion. I feel like convenience is crippling us. Okay, it's just like microwave, right? Using a microwave is very convenient, but you know it's not healthy for you, right?
Most definitely.
Oh, okay. I just want to say, I'm going to give you a little experiment. Take you some water, put it in the microwave, set it out. Let it get room temperature and try to water your plants and see what happens to your plants.
Well, I don't care for plants because I feel like they're gonna die, so I don't even do plants. Anyway, but that's not the
flowers,
case here.
Plants,
flowers. They still gotta grow, right?
You're supposed to take care of them in the soil. Like you put them in the soil, you take care of them, put a little water, a little sugar sometimes, depending on what's going on with your plant. You know.
That brother know what he talking about.
I'm not even a planter.
Neither am I. My grandma had a garden.
See, listen. That's just, the new age. Watch this, bro. That's just like when I was younger. The average woman's house, especially if she was a mother and a grandmother, the average woman's house you go in, she had plants. And see, one thing about plants, just like Amir just said, you have to take care of them. You have to nurture them, right? It takes a certain type of energy. And a lot of these new age women, you go to their house, they don't understand because the plants benefit your house. They have benefits.
How do they have benefits?
They oxygenate. They clean your air in the house.
Do you have plants in your house?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
How
we go from church to plants?
I have snake plant because we're still talking about convenience.
Okay, cool.
I have snake plant, aloe vera plant. What's the other one I got? I got quite a few. Yeah, I got plants, but you got to take your time and nurture them. And y'all don't like nurturing no more. That's why half of y'all can't cook.
Oh, I can cook. I can for sure cook. Okay, that's one thing we're not going to talk about. I can for sure cook. Now, and don't think I'm talking about spaghetti and all of that rotel. Like, no, I'm talking about the soul food, anything. I can cook. Now, let's talk about one topic. You just said that, I feel like online church stuff is convenient. Now, if you knew me, you know me. I go to church like in person. I just so happen to simply be online today. And you're right. I fell asleep on the service. So I do feel like being in the presence of God and actually having that one-on-one time with him, I feel like it is better when you go inside of the church house. when it comes to like online stuff, I don't think that you're getting the benefit of it. The only time I ever recommend online is if you're a traveler, like say for instance you're at work or something, you're not able to get to your church or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. But it's like with me, I physically have to get up and go because it's going to keep making me want to keep striving to seek who God is. And I feel like it does make a major difference when you're actually there. Just like with, you're a trainer. So how do you feel when your clientele say, well, is it cheaper if it's online, or what about virtual? Like, how do you feel about that?
It doesn't bother me. I basically tailor someone's fitness plan based on their availability. That's how I tailor it. So if our schedules don't match up, that's when I talk about the online aspect of it. Outside of that, I want to see you in person, period. But if our schedules just happen to not be able to line up, then that's when I do the virtual option. But listen, right today, what we're going to talk about is the climate of our culture, right? We have some other individuals that are missing today.
Our co-host.
Our co-hosts are missing today, but just be looking out. We're going to be more consistent podcast coming soon. All right, we're gonna diversify the platforms. We're gonna give y'all more information soon. But right now, we just gonna go ahead and get some content just for us to stay active right now. All right. So we're not gonna really start doing the introductories and things like that until we get everybody here, start giving out the platforms and everybody's different social media handles and things like that. Right. So right now, we're just doing a rough draft. We just rocking out today. All right, so let me say this. Today we're going to be talking about climate of our culture, the climate of our culture. That's basically what we're going to be communicating about today, right? And so I'm gonna start it off with something that I want to talk about, and then Sam, she could chime in and give a subject matter she want to deal with. But today I want to deal with how has the liberation of women helped our communities as black people. Now, I'm going to use Keke Palmer's video. I'm not talking about Keke Palmer when she went and she was serenaded by Usher. I'm not talking about that. She had a song, Amir.
What's the song?
The new one that she just was going viral for, talking about I don't need a man, I make my own money.
Yes. That's
sounding stupid.
That is the one. So this week, Keke Palmer, we're not even going to talk about the Usher fiasco. We're not even going to talk about that because we like a week too late, okay? We like a week too late. But she was...
that song went viral?
Hold on. But that outfit was trash. I got to put it out there. Matter of fact, I'm going to just talk about the outfit. We ain't even going to go. Sam, how did you feel about Keke Palmer's outfit?
What was she wearing? Because I didn't even see the video. You talking about when she was like on IG and she had on the white muscle tee?
No.
What was she wearing?
She was wearing a
see-through
like dress, like skirt, but under it was like the little Spanx leotard. But her booty cheeks was out. That's really all it was. She just now got thick. When
she went to the...
Hey, listen, you gotta go. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick.
That's how you know I don't be in people's business.
It ain't about. Hold on, it's not about people's business. If you're on social media, you're gonna run across different memes. You're gonna run across people just having conversations about different things. So it had nothing to do with being in somebody's business. Like I just be on social media, just running across different things. Let me hold on real quick. Let me see.
Are you talking about when she had like the black dress on?
Hold on, I'm trying to find the
see. Yeah, it's kind of a dress.
But
I think it was a skirt with a black leotard.
Hold on, let me see.
Or whatever you call it.
I'm still trying to find it real quick. Give me a second. Hold on. Okay. All right, boom. Hold on. Let me see. Let me get it better. Let me get you a better. Oh, there we go. Right there. There it is. There it is.
Oh, okay. So I did see this.
Hold on. Now she did all this written and raving, talking about she didn't see the goddamn outfit. Now, I did see this.
I did. Cause you just said we're not going to talk about the Usher thing, so I thought cause
Nah, I just want to talk about the outfit though.
Right.
Cause my issue was the outfit.
No, the reason why I said this is because after this went viral, she made a whole song about what Amir has said. So,
hold on, we gonna talk about the song because that's my
as
point.
far as the outfit, ladies, y'all probably gonna be mad at me, but I am a firm believer in you can be fully clothed and still look good.
Okay.
I'm not into the whole, and I'm a mom. I have 3 daughters, so it's like I'm not into the whole, you know, my butt out, my boobs hanging out. Now, if you have the body for it, by all means, go for it. But me, I don't partake in those type of outfits. What?
You always supposed to look at the camera. You're not supposed to look at me. If you notice, I'm always looking straight. You didn't notice that?
Dang. Oh, you want me to look at the camera?
Yes.
Hey,
yes,
y'all.
at all times.
Hey, y'all. Okay, so I'm most definitely, I don't partake in the outfit. I didn't like it. I feel like those type of outfits bring in the type of men that we always say we don't want.
Ooh, okay.
Especially because let's go back to the church thing. I am seeking God. So it's like, I can't say I want a man of God. I want this, I want that. But it's because I have like my little free moment of being kid free out. My booty cheeks is showing. Like, I don't like the outfit.
All right, now I could go in depth and talk about how her boyfriend seen her leave before she left the house, and then he had an issue. That's a whole nother thing I don't even want to deal with right now. But let's go back with the subject matter. Now, women liberations. Now, Kiki came back and she did a whole song.
After breaking up with Buddy.
Oh, she broke up with him?
Yeah, they broke up.
She broke up. They broke.
Okay, she broke up with him. And she said, I don't need an end. I don't need a man, basically. She said she don't need a man. She has her own money. So, again, Sam, my question is this. How has women been liberated, okay, away from the context of a marriage, away from the context of a relationship, and getting their own money, how has it benefited our black race or culture?
I'll be the first to say, I need a man. Not like need, but I need the security. I feel like because us women, we are going out there and we're doing a really great job when it comes to starting our own businesses and all of that other stuff. I think we just get into the mindset of, I don't want no man. A man can't tell me this. A man can't tell me that. But it's like, who wants to take out the trash all the time? Like, I can't fix no car.
Okay.
I'm being for real. Like, I can't fix a car, or, you know.
Can you change a flat?
If I watch YouTube.
Do you even know if you need oil?
If the light come on.
So you don't know nothing about the car. So you saying that, hey, I don't.
That's why I never buy. I swear to God, everybody is. That's why I would never buy a cash car. I swear. It has to be a car that I am financing, and it got to have like warranty on the car and all of this other stuff, because I know for a fact if I had a cash car and it had all of these problems, and if I'm single, we going to be stuck on the side of the road.
Okay. So you don't believe in this whole women liberation, I don't need a man, toxic rhetoric, in my opinion.
Now, when it comes to needing, I feel like, see, because I said, well, I need a man, most women is going to have the mindset of, what you mean you need a man? No, you don't.
True.
But when it comes to certain aspects of your life, like, for instance, sex, what you going to do, please yourself?
I don't know. I guess or either that or just have random men that they deal with. You know, that's hookup culture. You know, that's what they call it in today's time frame, hookup culture. So you just have men that you have situationships with, or you have friendships with, and they just bless you whenever that time is available.
But listen to what you just said. I'm
telling you what's going on in real life.
No, and that brings me back to say, you can't say you don't need a man. You still need a man. If we got to go to biblical, because y'all know I love Jesus.
Okay.
A woman came from a man. That came from Adam's rib. What? Am I lying? Like, come on now.
No. Listen, I just want you to explain how women being liberated has helped the black community. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like it helped the black community.
Because when do you see men going around talking about we don't need women?
You want to talk about finesse 2 times?
Well, no. I'm talking about no. I'm speaking. No. I'm speaking from a cultural standpoint. I'm not talking about a certain individual that might have made a statement. We're not going to take individuals that make statements and because they have some type of popularity make what they say relevant. We're not doing that. I'm talking about from a cultural standpoint. It is known for women to say they don't need a man, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You don't hear men culturally going around saying that.
I mean, I can't agree with the whole I don't need a man because even though I was married and I'm now divorced, I have 3 daughters. We need our fathers. You get what I'm saying? So I don't want to be the strong, independent, black single mother. I'm sorry. A lot of the ladies will sit up here and say, well, I don't need a man. But then they're the first one to call their kid's father, if he's absent, a deadbeat.
Facts.
So it's like, I can't get into. That's why I'm not I'm not a biased person. But when it comes to, and it's probably going to sound like, oh, she just want to be with the guys and da 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 da. No, I think broader and deeper with the simple fact that we have to have some type of structure when it comes to these men, because whether we like it or not, we need men in our lives. It's not just about the materialistic things. Like, for instance, if I was to die tomorrow, I know for a fact that my girl's father he will be there.
Exactly.
And so it's like, I can't sit up here and say, I don't need no man. What about the security? What? Two incomes is better than one.
That's
now, you can most definitely make 6 figures as a single woman. But what about you had that man who's matching you? You like, what about the equally yoked type stuff? Like, you want to die alone? And then it's like, then women, we run through so many different men. And then where does that come to play? Oh, you a hoe.
Oh, y'all do?
If you say you don't need a man.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. You said we run through so many men.
No, but let's be real. The type of woman that sit up here and say, I don't need a man, it's probably a woman that's running through men. Because she finds something negative out of this man. Like, for instance, oh, he's not tall enough. Or he's not this. Or he's not that. And it's like, hey, I mean.
I like that. I like that. For real.
I'm being serious.
Because it's funny how when we critique women get so offended, right? Women get so offended. Now, I'm the average height for a man. So I feel for the guys that are short, right? I feel for the short guys. And women have all these different preferences. So when women have preferences, it's not an issue. Women talk about men being short. Men have no issue with it. Men got to suck it up. We just have to deal with it. But when we tell a woman she needs to lose weight, when we talk about them eyelashes, when we talk about that weave and different preferences that we don't like, we are attacking women. Make it make sense.
I mean, you have to have your preferences. Like, I attract a whole lot of guys with no kids. I swear to you. Because a lot of women be like, oh, I can't never find no man with no child. It's a lot of them. And
how old do they be?
There's some that has been in their 30s. There's some, they're like in the age range between 25 to 35. Like, I'm talking to a guy now. He's 30. He has no kids. Like, none whatsoever.
Is he afraid to have kids?
He thinks he can't have any because of the simple fact he was in a 5-year relationship and the girl never got pregnant. But I feel like, hey, that's a win for you, because sometimes you're just not meant to have a lifetime commitment with that person when it comes to children.
Well, I've seen people be in relationships and not get pregnant and then end up getting out of a relationship, meeting somebody else, and then
and that's what he said happened to him. Like, when she went with somebody else or whatever,
she got pregnant. Exactly. Okay.
So it's like, but I feel like that's like a divine type thing. But when it comes to preferences, us women needs to respect what a man likes, just as well as a man have to respect what a woman likes. And
in what context though? Because that can be, what if that man likes more than one woman?
Oh, here we go, the polygamy.
I'm just asking the question. You literally said no. You literally said we as women basically have to submit to what that man like. Is that not what you just said?
I didn't say submit.
Okay, what did you say?
I said when it comes to preferences, we have to respect it.
Okay,
like,
so if a man likes multiple women and like to deal with multiple women, are you willing to deal with a man that likes multiple women?
Like in the dating scene or polygamy wise?
Polygamy wise.
No. And I'm going to respect him by saying, you may be an awesome guy, but you are not for me.
Okay, what about dating?
Oh, dating, that's different.
All right, I got it. So have you ever had a man be 100% faithful and never cheat?
My ex-husband, for what he says, because I'm not a woman to go through the phone. I'm not a woman that be looking for stuff, because I feel like when you look for something, you get your feelings hurt.
So you and your ex-husband never had an issue about infidelity?
No.
Okay, so y'all breakup had nothing to do with cheating?
Absolutely not. Okay. And that's another thing. Y'all got to stop thinking that because a relationship and a marriage don't work, that's true. It's because of cheating. No, it can be with finances. It can be because our mindsets are different. You know how many times I heard somebody say, oh, why you got a divorce? He was cheating? No.
That's facts.
No.
Because my divorce had nothing to do with cheating too, so.
Thank you.
I totally agree with that.
Like, but if I tell Sally, hey, Sally, I had a divorce. Oh, honey, why? What's wrong? It's because he couldn't pay the light bill.
Don't you know the first thing that they always say when you say a woman you got a divorce, what did he do?
Yep, every time.
I'm not going to lie. They do. Or I've had men say, well, what you do? You wasn't pleasing him correctly? What?
So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
All right. So, like I said, so you're a woman that don't believe that women liberation is beneficial to our society, to our culture, to our communities, right? Because this is what we have to understand. For us to have communities, you have to have what?
You gotta have what?
For us to have communities, we have to have what at the foundation of a community?
I don't know. Tell
me.
Family. If you don't have a family, you don't have a community. Think about this. When we were coming up, when you pointed at a house, that's the Curry house. That's where the Johnsons stay. That's where the Jacksons stay. In 2023, there's no culture in the communities.
I remember growing up. You remember growing up, we were able to go to, like you said, hey, y'all want to go to Miss Curry's house?
Exactly.
And she will feed all of us. She'll make sure we were taken care of. We had to go home, though. Or y'all remember back then, when we were all the cousins in the summer, we would go to our grandma's house, and we didn't care if there was only 2 beds. It's about 12 of us.
Everybody.
We all about to be in this house together because,
exactly.
Like you said, when it comes to family, that's one big thing in my life. I believe in family because of the simple fact, friends come and go, but family is forever.
See, we're losing the energy. We're losing our communities because we're not building families, and that's what people have to understand. And that's an issue in our culture, is that we're losing the aspect of family. Because, okay, now we do have situations that transpire inside of marriages, inside of relationships, but I don't believe that we are handling the way that we deal with our marriages correctly, because a lot of us treat our marriage like boyfriend, girlfriend. Because see, what you do is that when I was younger and dating and out here in these streets, right, when I got mad, I just go deal with another woman or entertain another woman. And that's what people are doing inside of these marriages, and that's why a lot of people are leaving their marriages, and you're growing apart, because when you have an issue, you're not coming together and try to resolve the issue. And then a lot of times when you're communicating, the other individual is so focused on getting their point across that they're not effectively listening. They're not listening so they can retain what you're saying, so they can understand what you're trying to convey to them, so that I can process what you're telling me and we can build and move together. The average time we're having an argument, somebody is trying to win. Am I lying? Somebody help me out. Am I lying?
I don't like being in hostile situations, but you're not going to simply tell me I'm wrong if I feel like I'm right. So yeah, you got a point there.
Exactly. So it's there for us to work out issues inside of a relationship when we're communicating. Somebody has to be and watch this. Both of us can compromise at the same time to help the overall goal.
But you have to be with somebody that will compromise, because there are people in the world that is stuck in their ways and they feel like you have to accept it. And no, absolutely not. Like, that's why you have to be equally yoked to somebody. You have to date somebody, be with somebody. Like, dating now in this generation is having sex on the first day. Don't know the man's favorite color. Don't know the woman's shoe size. But because her insides feel good, or because the sex is good, they feel like they know each other.
Go get Britney.
No, absolutely not. I can attest, when I first got my divorce in 2020, I did not know how to date. How long did you and your husband date before y'all got married? We was only literally together for 4 months and he proposed.
And so why did you accept his proposal?
Because of the space that I was in. I was insecure. I had a lot of family issues going on. I was homeless. I was going through a lot of stuff, and I felt like he was my knight in shining armor. Not saying I was using him, but because
that's what it sounds like.
I wasn't using him. I was not. But because I felt like he was my safe place, I felt like he was a good guy. It was different because my dad is not in my life. I didn't have any type of structure. I was very super, come on.
Keep talking.
Oh, so I was very, I was very all over the place. So when he came into my life, I felt like he was my structure. And then boom. When we got married,
basically,
all hell broke loose.
So basically, never marry a woman with daddy issues is what you're saying.
Yeah,
I think that's
seriously. No, I'm being.
She's been accountable.
You're a good daddy.
No. Hold on. Tell me. So watch this, Brittany. We gotta go back real quick. So I asked her. Your mic is right there. Your mic right there. No, I asked her. I said, what did I don't even remember what I asked you. But I think I asked her, why did she get
Oh, you said
I know how long was it? I said, how long was it before they got married? And so Brittany, she said that she only dated her husband for 4 months and then he proposed. So now I asked her, now repeat yourself if you don't mind, Sam. I asked her, why did you accept his proposal? Go ahead.
And I said, because I was super insecure. I had a lot of family issues going on. I was not stable, such as homelessness and all of this other stuff. So when he came into my life, he was different.
I like that.
He was very different from what I was used to.
The most attractive thing a man, in my opinion, could be able to do is be confident and know what he wants. Even if what he wants is all the way wrong. If he is knowing what he wants, it's attractive. So he knew he wanted you. He went after you, and he wasn't afraid of saying that. So the thing about it is, you didn't know where you didn't know where you were going. So anybody, if you don't know where you're going, you'll fall for anything. So you went for it. If you knew exactly what you wanted, you would have been able to do that. But it's nothing wrong with that. That's your first husband. You can get a second husband.
It's nothing wrong.
Ho. Back up. Back the hell up. No.
Wrong with that.
We is not finna let that fly over like that easily. That sounded so eloquent.
It's the first one.
Brittany, hold on.
Second, third one.
See that.
Wrong.
Brittany, I can't agree. I thought you were supposed to get married one time.
The fact that Brittany said it's your first, it's gonna be okay. No, we're not doing that. We're not co-signing having multiple husbands.
This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that we're co-signing it, but what I am saying, because me myself, I've never been married, so I can still speak from the standpoint of I'm gonna get married one time, right? Mm-hmm. But for my friends, for anyone that I may know who has had that experience already, who may think, oh, that was my one time,
I can respect
I'm encouraging and saying, hey, You can have a second time.
Oh, I get
No,
what you're
okay. So, but now watch
Because I
this.
was
Now,
young. I was
Brittany,
20.
Yeah.
Now hold on, Brittany. The way you just relayed that, I don't have an issue with that.
Okay.
But the way you said it the first time, no, we're not doing it. Inhale to
Well,
no.
you know, you gotta.
But hold on, I'm not done. Real quick. Now, let me ask you something. Now, Brittany, you heard her story, right? And let me ask you this:
And I heard her.
Do you want to get us flagged?
No, I didn't mean to.
You
I
don't
was
want-
trying to go live.
I
I'm
just
sorry.
now you can go back out. You can go back out. So, but let me say this, right? I understand you said that. Hey, I love a man that's confident, man that's assertive, that knows what he wants. Cool, I'm rocking with that. Now, before you got here, my good friend Sam has been having this one context that she's been spewing out this entire time, and that's been equally yoked. I'm going somewhere. Hold on. I'm going somewhere.
I'm just listening.
No, but I know Brittany.
He
right?
Taurus right now.
Y'all, he has.
He's a
As y'all can
Taurus.
see, he has post traumatic. He is giving me the hold on. Let me finish.
Let me get it out.
Go ahead.
All right, so watch this. So watch this. So, Sam, would it be fair to say that you and your ex-husband was not equally yoked?
No, we weren't.
Now watch this. Now, you said you were homeless. You said you had daddy issues. You had not worked on yourself. So here you are, getting married to a man, saying I do it to a man that's assertive, a man that knows what he wants, a man that's kind of established, or he could have been established. I don't know the context of y'all's situation. Now, was it fair to you to marry that man knowing that you were not prepared?
Was it fair to him or was
Yes,
it
fair to
me?
him. Fair to him. We know you benefited because you was homeless.
Shut your ass.
Yeah, it was fair to
I'm
him.
just being honest.
It's fair to him. Let me answer.
No, I know, Brittany. No, Brittany.
Because he was older than you, right?
Brittany.
No, he's 1 year older
He's
than
one
me.
year older than you.
Brittany.
He knew what he
Please let her answer, please.
He knew he wasn't ready.
Then you can jump in there.
You said was it fair to him? He loved me, so I feel like it was fair to him, and he knew what he was up against. Now, I will say this: you know what Granny say? You never know a person until you marry him or live with him. That was my story, because once we got married, everything, it's like I started to see why you have to take your time when it comes to this stuff. But we were young. We were 22 and 23 when we got married, and we got 3 beautiful girls out of it. I will say that. But now,
and watch this, and that's the benefit, of having a positive, productive father in your life, because your dad is supposed to vet the man. The dad is supposed to cover his daughter, so that that's just like when I got married, right? When I got married, I had to go to her daddy. And say, sir, do you mind if I take your daughter's hand in marriage?
Right.
She had a covering. I couldn't come with no BS, because get what? He wasn't having none of that. Her or none of her brothers. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So when you got a covering, that's why it's important for women to have coverings in positive, productive fathers. And men got to step up. Men have to step up and be more responsible when they have children, by being positive, productive, and effective, so that they can still have a rapport with their children, that they will be able to vet the man in their life.
Right.
Y'all agree or disagree?
Agree.
Oh, okay.
Okay. First of all, this is gonna be us giving you live counseling, huh?
No. This is not about her. I just asked.
if you were here on time.
You know, we get on tail end things. This is how it goes sometimes.
No, it's not about counseling. It's basically like, now that I'm 30, I know the definition of actually dating and getting to know somebody.
And what we're saying, even though we had to be a little vulnerable at times when we're communicating on different podcasts and giving out information, it's actually going to benefit somebody else. Mm-hmm. Right. It's going to benefit somebody else. So you got to think about the way that I'm presenting the question is really to let other people know, hey, I might encounter this situation one day, and maybe like Sam just said, you know what? I accept this man's proposal within 4 months, and after living with him, and I understand, I should have just took my time.
I actually don't believe in.
Hold on, but watch this.
But I don't believe in.
But that's
waiting a long time.
but everybody has different perspectives when it comes to that. Mm-hmm. I believe in waiting. I believe in understanding people, because I understand that the average woman and man that you meet ain't nothing but a glorified car salesman.
What?
Huh?
every man and every woman that you meet are glorified car salesmen.
Glorified used car salesmen at that.
A limit. A limit.
You know what? That's a good one.
They use car sales. You know, it's different between you selling them brand new joints off the lot.
Yo.
You gotta be really selling cars and selling them used joints.
No, that's fact.
And then you gotta make sure you got a little bit of warranty on it, because if you get a little limit, you know the limit law.
Yeah.
You bought it, so you gonna have to deal with it.
So basically, all I'm just saying is, like you said, Britney say most of us are used anyway. Yeah, you talking about
With a whole lot of mouths.
now every woman that ain't got a lot of mouths now.
Man, so y'all truly believe in that whole gotta wait 90? Okay, so
I didn't say nothing about no waiting on 90 days. I'm talking about your body count.
Mileage. Okay, hold on. Because we want to equivalent mileage. Mileage could be. Hold on. Because you could have a car that's been driven by one person and got hella miles.
True.
And you could be, you know, that's.
I'd rather deal with that though.
Okay.
They've been taking care of nice upkeep.
But you can also.
I'd rather deal with one woman.
You got them highway miles. You got them. You got them in the city.
It's
Stop
not
every
the
light
same.
mile.
If a woman, hold on, it's not the same. If a woman has only dealt with one man and been married to that man 12 years, had sex with that man for 12 years, I'd rather deal with that woman that had one man to deal with a woman that been out here in these streets for 12 years.
But
period.
See, okay,
and
so
I'm reversed. So there's somebody for everybody. I would rather have somebody that's been with multiple people that has plenty of education and a lot of mouths to know when he on this road, this the one for him.
Basically, in a nutshell, I need to know: are you over your whole phase?
Yeah, I need the one that's been through that whole phase.
I want somebody that's been through their whole
But
phase.
every man doesn't go through one.
Most men will never go through that because most men can't have sex.
Like every man is not. Hold on, y'all gotta understand. Every man out here not doing that. That's a fact.
Okay, so this is my thing. Every man is not out here being a hoe.
Yes, I know. Listen, I know men. Hold on, I know men personally. I know men. Hold on, I know men personally that believe in nothing but relationships.
Where they at? Why you ain't passing them to me, Trey?
Hold on, watch this. Are we gonna do this? Hold on.
They in one?
Are we gonna do this on live?
They in one.
Hold on. Are we gonna do this on live?
This is.
You want me to go there?
Yes.
Do you want me to go there?
Yes.
Don't try to vote
Yes.
like this. Don't do that.
Okay.
The same way you chastise me, you need to chastise
Watch
her
this.
too.
Brittany, I tried to introduce you to him and you wasn't attracted to him. Am I lying?
Not the man you want.
Am I lying?
I just said that when it came to references. Hold on. I just said.
Hold on. Watch
this.
this.
I just said this.
Did I? Hold on. Since we done, you put yourself in the fire, baby. Now, first of all, he got big paper. Woo. Big paper. He paper long. I'm talking about long paper.
Like Floyd Mayweather long.
Now he ain't no Floyd Mayweather. Come on now. And that's how you don't know. You don't know nobody on Floyd Mayweather.
No.
But then boy got. I'm talking about. He between 6 and 7. He on a high 6-figure scale.
Okay.
On his way to 7.
All right.
I introduced you to him, Brittany, and you told me you wasn't attracted to him. That's a fact.
Wait, let me say this.
Why? Because of his physical appearance?
Yep.
Well, he was sitting up in a truck, so I couldn't really see. Like, I just seen his stomach sitting on his lap. This is the thing. It wasn't that. It was his follow-up. Like, okay, we met. It wasn't no, hey, good morning the next day. You want to introduce me and then let me chase him? Sometimes a lot of dudes think I'm out of their league anyway, so they already know.
That's what it...
But I didn't put that on him. He didn't follow up. He had my number.
But Brittany...
He didn't like me. It was me.
No. I'm pretty sure... I'm going to be honest with you. Brittany, you are a cute woman. You're beautiful. You're fine. All the above. I'm going to give you that, right?
Smart.
It could have been...
Hardworking.
Okay.
Don't tell me short now.
Brittany,
good sense of humor.
No. In my opinion, I'm going to keep it 100. Watch this.
I never smelled like an onion ring.
No, listen. I'm going to keep it 100. I know Brittany personally. I feel like Brittany is a phenomenal catch. Now, she my dog. She my homegirl. She told me, now the only thing, I don't know how she keep her house. She invited me over to come eat one day, and I called back. I think I was busy or something. And she cooked one day, and I ended up being busy.
I cooked a lot of days.
Hold on, listen. I'm not done, Brittany.
So you got a crock pot.
She cooked, and I was supposed to go by and get a plate, and I think she stood me up on the plate. So you owe me a plate.
I got you.
From what I know, now she got some screws loose. A Okay, had. Okay.
So you went to therapy.
And one thing I do know, I know she got a good heart. I'm gonna give her that.
She does.
She has a good heart for people. I know that for sure.
She really does.
Because when I was doing my mentoring program, Britney was there every single. No, she missed one, but she was almost there every time, and she was very supportive, and she was spreading the word. That's a fact. So she cared about the community. She cared about the kids. But at the end of the day, I never tasted her cooking yet. But so anybody on Britney Live over there, any men,
are you hungry?
Any men on Britney Live, I'm on a diet right now. I'm on a diet.
I need to be on a diet too.
Any man on Britney Live, she should catch, jump on her DM, so y'all go holler at her, real talk. But listen,
y'all can reach me at Britney Loso, BrittNeyLoso. Holla at me. You know what I'm saying? I like.
but listen, I'm gonna believe that I could have. It could have been that he seen you, met you, he felt you was out of his league, and so there was some insecurities on his behalf. But I'm gonna say this, keep it 100. He's a great guy. I'm talking about. He believes in number
though? Like, this is my thing. Like, where the follow up? I'm still.
All right, listen. I'm gonna hit him up when I leave.
You want me to like charge him?
Is this?
I'm gonna hit him up when I leave.
So
is this a ready to love? Is this a ready to love?
Most men typically.
Hold on, y'all listen up. Hold on.
Most men typically don't have follow up because most people don't know how to network in general. Like at all. So most people aren't going to follow up with you unless you give them the leeway or the automatic saying, hey, I want to talk to you tomorrow. Okay, cool. Then they'll be like, okay, this person might actually want to talk to me. This person might actually think that what I have to say is important. But if you don't give that, especially in today's age, a lot of men aren't going to do that because, one, we don't want to be seen as creeps. We don't want to be seen as people that are doing too much, being thirsty, get our text screenshot, put on social media.
We gotta like men. So this goes back to what
you
Sam
want
was
me, come and get me.
So I'm here with you.
Please come and get me.
This goes back to what Sam was saying earlier when she found herself in a relationship with a man who she got married to very early because she know where she's going. He gave you a direction.
Yep.
Now
he knew what he wanted.
Exactly. So he was like, yo, and whenever anybody, if you meet somebody who's confident, who know exactly what, you'll find yourself following that protocol if you don't know what you're doing because they are so sure of where they want you to go. And if you don't have a direction, they'll do that. I'm just not the age of my life where I have to feel like I have to do that for a man. I'm not about to sit there and do all of that. No, you want to talk to me.
Okay, so let me ask you this then, Brittany. So let me ask you this. And so we got women that's going to watch this. We got men that are watching, right? Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this. How do you know? So if you say if a man comes to you, presents himself, you're interested in him, he's very assertive, you're attracted to his confidence.
Yes.
How do you as a woman, and this I'm prefacing this for you and Sam and for the ladies in the comments on y'all lives watching. How do you know the right man to heed to and to follow?
He don't have any red flags.
Oh, no, I like a couple of red flags.
That person don't exist.
What do you mean that person don't exist?
But I need to know if Brittany said, okay, because think about this. Sam followed that man. And she said once they started living together, it was hell. She regretted her decision. So how do you know the right Brittany? Hold on. How do you know the right man to follow?
You know what? That's a great question. Thank you so much for asking it. This is how I personally would like to answer that question.
You know what y'all getting? You know what y'all getting? Hold on, now watch this. See, y'all don't know the right man to follow. The only thing y'all getting is dick, more dick, pause.
Head. You forgot head.
No.
Oh, hold on.
No. So
I'm being serious.
For me, I don't know who to follow because I'm a naturally follow. Because for me, now every woman is different. A lot of women have their different preferences. For me, I'm going to naturally submit. I'm going to naturally be able to be a woman and be my femininity.
To anybody?
And to the right one. That's for me.
So Brittany, hold on. No. Now stop that bull. Sam, hold on. Stop that bull crap. Because let me say this. Because you've dealt with several men in your lifespan. In your lifetime, you've dealt with a lot of men. I'm not saying that you've been out here sleeping with a lot of men. I'm just saying you dealt with a lot of men. So at the end of the day, Do you want to continue to keep going down the same road, or do you want to experience the agape type of love for a man that's out here that's going to protect you, going to provide for you, and going to be a real man, that man that you really desire at your heart? Forget all the cliche bullcrap of what's going on in the world. Everybody desires love. I don't care how men be out here running these streets.
My problem has never been love. I find men that protect me, that provide for me, that do all those things you're talking about, that love me. My problem is finding the loyalty. Because they'll be doing that for me and somebody else and somebody else. That's what, does that exist?
So no, it does.
It sounds like you be too loyal too early.
I'm just a loyal person in general, though.
But I'm telling you from experience.
What is too early?
That's what I was about to say, because
I'm loyal just off top. Like,
because see, this is me, right? If you say, watch this, I'm gonna give you a real example, real quick. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's say I'm dating two chicks, right? Boom, the chick, she dating another man. She entertaining another man. So her and the other man is out. Boom, they run across me at Trader Joe's. I see her with another man. She's wearing her option. Guess what I'm gonna do? She out of the picture. I'm not dealing with no other woman that's entertaining another man.
But did you know that she was entertaining another man?
No, can't no woman tell me that, because I'm not gonna deal with you.
That's why you have those type of conversations before you even say.
No. Hold on. So, but if we had a conversation, if you let me know you're gonna date multiple people, I'm not the one for you.
And what is that? A preference.
Facts. And I'm not gonna be mad. I just said we can't date.
No, I don't care.
So you don't get that reciprocity. Like, you wouldn't, if she say I'm totally down with that, and I would expect the same thing in return.
No, where I'm at now, yeah, for sure.
Okay, so you're giving that now.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
now,
so
yeah, for sure.
So
now, back in the day,
that's growth. But that's what I'm saying.
Back in the day, I'm thugging.
If we would have this, because we've had this conversation last year, and the trade last year would have been like, hell no, she didn't win it. I'm gonna find somebody else. So that just shows your growth. Same thing with me. It shows my growth. Like, I've been able to say, hey, loving, providing, protecting is all cool and everything else, and money is not going to be the answer to everything. Just because they bread it up don't mean that for me. Because it's a trade-off, right? You can be bread up, but then you can be a super hoe and being bread up for everybody. So what is money he giving you when he got plenty of it to give?
Facts.
It's nothing. So values that I've found that's highlighted now for me that I prioritize is loyalty. If I got my own money and my own bread, I don't see a difference in life and living. So that's just what I'm prioritizing now. So
watch this. Hold on. So watch this. So watch this.
You have to be careful, because you can be loyal and they be like, oh, she a sucker.
Nah,
yes.
That's true. No, listen. Listen. A man with pure intentions is not gonna call a woman that's.
But how you know he have pure intentions right then and there?
Done. I'm just saying.
Come on,
we
Pastor.
don't know. But I'm just saying, if a man really genuinely cares about you, and you're loving him from a loving standpoint, he's not going to consider you a sucker. Only a sucker would consider you a sucker. Period.
Why are we only seeing you, Trey?
No, he been switching the camera when you talk.
Every time you talk, he switches.
Yeah, once you get
this is our camera.
Yeah, once you get the floor, he's putting it on you. If you just saying something in the background, he's not just gonna flip it. Okay.
Oh, it's a producer. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Amir. Come on now, you ain't know that?
Amir, that's a nice name.
Yeah. So, but at the end of the day, what we basically been talking about is things that are impacting our culture. And I was saying earlier that the one thing that's missing in our culture is families, because we cannot have community, we cannot have neighborhoods. We're only going to have hoods if we don't have families, and family consists of mother, father, in the consummation of marriage, and children. And I believe if we as a people, if we're going to get back to being productive as a culture, we got to establish the family structure back. Period.
That's true, and I think that got a lot to do with when we think of our families. Music. A lot of times, music, when I listen to music, back in the day, let's stay together. It was like music like that. Like, even if we was fighting, we played you weather.
Hold on now.
Times are good and bad, happy and sad.
Okay.
Let's stay together.
You know what I'm saying, baby? I'm sorry.
I will say
when
this,
they was
back
talking
in
to
the
us
day,
on the
men
album,
used to
when they
beg
was
for their
talking-
women.
When they was
Back
talking
in the
on
day.
that, when they was talking that, on a song, and by the time y'all was upset, by the end of the day they was back together, or they were making it up, or they was doing whatever. But it's not saying we not on a fight. But now the music is pound town, just left pound town. It's like they channel us to not even think about that, to not even glue it back together, to not come back home.
Brittany, don't you know I've never heard that song?
Never.
I've never heard that song.
I mean, it's a turn up song, but
It's a turn
I'm out
up.
here in
Miami. What's the message of the song?
For the hoochie daddy.
basically,
It's like a girl
It's a
out
girl
here.
what?
It's a woman that's like, you know what I'm saying? Just saying, I'm looking for a dude to come and
Beat it up.
deep me down.
So how you like that song? How you like that? And that's the energy
The
we putting out.
5% of me that love it.
Okay.
but I feel like you're the
Because I'm
type
a-
that you only love.
So let me
for
ask you a
one
question.
man.
Let me ask you a question. If you had a daughter, would you listen to that song? I'm talking about the explicit version. Would you listen to it in a song in the car with your daughter?
They listen to it already.
No,
My
no,
daughter's
no.
older.
Oh, I forgot your daughter is old. I'm tripping.
Yeah, my daughter's about to be 17.
I'm the one with the babies.
yeah, my
But
daughter,
again, it don't even matter. Hold on. So,
My daughter like
so I'm glad you said that. So with your almost 17-year-old, would you be riding in the car, listen to that with your daughter turning up? If you say yes, that's a problem.
You
no,
know, you
no,
be
we
young.
listen to R&B in the car.
Okay.
Yeah, we listen to R&B in the car, and I wouldn't even, like I said, that 5% of me, it's a 5% of me that love ratchet, love it, love the drug dealing, slanging, the drill music, the bounce that ass till you can't no more. I just love it.
I feel like I'm still in a ton of bricks when I listen to Jeezy.
I like Jeezy, Gucci, the old Gucci.
I feel like I'm a
with
drug
the belly. I'm with that.
How toxic
Dope
is that though?
boy, Air Max on.
Hey, talk to him.
You know what I'm saying? But
That's toxic as hell.
I want somebody that's evenly toxic with me. Like I just want him to be.
You want the Krishan and Blueface type?
No.
So be
Evenly toxic
specific.
with me. So he got to be able to have business. He got to be able to be a little ratchet. He got to be able to go to the gala. He got to be able.
Oh, he got to learn how to balance out a lot of avenues when it comes to different type of.
He just got to be able to understand me. He don't even have to be exactly like me. He just got to be able to be open to all of multifaceted.
But I feel like opposites attract. Like you're loud, Kirky. You're loud, not like loud in a ghetto bad way, but it's like you have a big, you have a big personality.
Yeah.
So I feel like you'll need a man that's conservative, quiet, let you do you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you need. You can't. Two loud people can't be together.
I disagree. But listen, man, we about to be
Whatever.
out. We got 20 seconds before we shut
Whatever.
the show down. Listen, like I said, we got more content coming. Platforms are going to be coming up soon. We just had to
You
still
talking
come
about,
out
yeah,
here,
y'all
give out some content just to get the ball rolling. But we'll see y'all next week, 3 p.m. God bless y'all. Love y'all. I'm going to see y'all soon. We out.